People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, the first thing that I am going to speak about today is an update about a story that I've spoken about maybe on 3 or 4 occasions. And this is to warn potential persons that are interested in investing in any sorts of real estate, be it commercial, residential, whatever the case is, to be very careful of the lawyers, real estate agents that you deal with. And one specific one that is a verified crook. Her name is Tanya Walters Powell. She operated out of Linstead in St. Catherine. And she sold a house for a man. His name is Michael Kelly. He resides in Cayman, Jamaican born, Jamaican resident. However, he resides in Cayman Island. Now, people, back in 2018, Tanya Walters Powell sold a house for Mr. Michael Kelly as the realtor and also attorney, /realtor/attorney. However, people, when she was given the money by the buyer, the money was not forthcoming, so therefore the man has been going back and forth to all sorts of people, meaning CTAC, meaning MOCA, Inspectorate of Police, INDECOM, and the GLC, which is a General Legal Council, which is the body that is set up by Jamaica to monitor these crooked realtors, crooked attorneys, specifically such as Tanya Crooked Walters Crooked Powell. Now, people, up to this date, this man has not gotten any sorts of money. He has not gotten any sorts of favorable result. So therefore, she is playing the stall tactics. And she has hired 2 lawyers. 2 of those lawyers, one of them a senator, one of them the wife of a big prominent MP. So therefore, what they do, they get their friend in the GLC, at the fraud squad, in the body club to basically put some sort of roadblock on this man's case. So therefore, delay. So people, I am going to let this man give you his experience when he contacted the fraud squad, when he contacted one of our prominent news media, meaning TVJ and other, and then the type of reaction that he got from this crooked lawyer, Tanya Walters Powell. People, take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
Good afternoon, my people. Michael Kelly here, doing a follow-up on the last video. As I was saying in the last video that time ran out and it cut off, that the reporter at TVJ said that everywhere he turned he read on roadblock. That was what cut off. I get to another reporter there and the same kind of treatment. To date, nothing has touched the media or the street from TVJ. I've gone through 4 at Gleaner. 2 end up losing their job. I don't know if it's because of they trying to send out this report, but it's kind of ironic. But 2 has no longer work with Gleaner. But today I want to talk about fraud squad. Yes, the fraud squad. How I end up reaching CTAC, MOCA, and INDECOM is as a result of the fraud squad. Like I said, I keep calling the fraud squad after I left Jamaica in August. I call, and every time I call fraud squad, it's Roderick Williams who answers the phone. I don't know if he is the switchboard operator or what, but every single time I call, he's the one who answers the phone. Now I would call fraud squad like every 2 weeks, as I would call GLC. But GLC is for a different day because I have to do a separate video with GLC with my personal experience. So the fraud squad. When I call Roderick and I ask Roderick what's happening with my case, every day he give me a different excuse. Sometimes he short staff, He is another time. It's Mr. Kelly's. Your case is not the only case we have dealing with. We have a lot of case dealing with, so we don't get to your case as yet. When we get to your case, the investigator will call you. People to date, when investigator don't call me as yet. And like I said, anything at all I get out of Jamaica is when I call them. It's like my experience at Inspectorate. Once I was at Inspectorate, people, Tanya blocked my very number. I was calling Tanya even from the Inspectorate, and the call could not go through. It's just no beep, no nothing. It's just like the line open. And one of the inspector there, a lady, which I don't choose to name as yet either, and I don't think I need to name her because she was being very helpful, and she asked me to give her the number that I was trying to reach Tanya Walters Powell with, and could not. And I gave her the number, and one dial, she dialed the number. Tanya answered. And when she answered, inspector said to her, "Have you contacted Mr. Kelly?" Her answer to her was, "The matter is before the GLC." She said, "I'm not asking you if the matter is before the GLC. I'm asking you, have you contacted Mr. Kelly with this? The matter is before the GLC." And she would not answer yes or no. However, Tanya tell GLC in her report that she have been in contact with me. That's a lie. Tanya, only time Tanya has ever contacted me since this incident, people, is when I walk out of the fraud squad the day when she said we have to talk. Since then, I get no call, no email, no WhatsApp, nothing from Tanya Walters Powell. Tanya tell me she was being hacked and her attitude is I've been hacked, goodbye. Nothing else she have to say to me till this day. So people, you read between the lines. So I end up going Mocha. I end up going CTAC. I end up going Inspectorate. I end up going Indicom. Because after I go all of these people and I ain't getting anywhere, I go to Indicom for Indicom to investigate the police as to why they are not investigating my case. And Indicom said it is without their remit. People, I said everything I said. I have proof. I have the proof. So with Tanya with Tanya 90 paragraph of response to GLC, it's pure lie. And I point out a lot of them at GLC, so I still do not understand what is taking GLC a year to come up with a ruling. People, from December the 11th, case finish, closing argument going, and until this day, nothing. So clearly, people, we can see the body club. The body club is giving her all the opportunity, all the time she wants to do whatsoever she wants to do with my money. But the next video, I promise it will be more in details with GLC. Thank you.
Now, people, like I said, this lady is obviously a criminal. This lady has no sorts of morals, no sorts of scruples. She has nothing, none at all. She should not even be in the legal profession, in the real estate agency, because she is very dishonest. She is the worstest of the worstest. And what is even worse is that it seems as if all of these people, meaning the media, meaning the relevant authority, being the fraud squad that is supposed to represent the victims, it seems as if they are playing the body club thing with this man, Mr. Michael Kelly. As it pertains to reporter, now people from TVJ and other news media, I am not going to say that they are deliberately blocking this man. I am not going to say that there is some sort of conspiracy. However, people, it sounds very suspicious. It sounds as if these people don't realize their job, their obligation, and that is to report the truth. However, it seems as if they are trying to sweep certain things under the rug because they realize, listen, friend and company, the body club. So therefore, people, it is becoming obvious that everybody is basically in this. Everybody knows what is going on. However, everybody is silent. So therefore, see I'm blind, hear I'm deaf. That is what is going on. So therefore, this man is not getting any sorts of justice. Now, as it pertains to the fraud squad, it seems as if the fraud squad, and specifically Roderick William, he is operating conflicting to what he is supposed to do. So therefore, he's giving this man all sorts of Anansi story. And people, remember, this case has been going on from 2018. We are now in 2021, going 2022. So therefore, stall tactics once again. All type of Anansi story. However, no results. Now people, this man told you that he went to the Inspectorate of Popo because he realized that him tried just about everything. No sorts of progress. Peer roadblock. So when he went to the Inspectorate of Popo, he was calling Tanya Crooked Walters Crooked Powell from his phone. She did not answer. However, one call from the inspectorate, a young lady that works there, she answered the phone. However, she refused to give any sorts of information. She claims that it is in the GLC. Now people, like me say, the GLC is a General Legal Counsel. The General Legal Counsel is supposed to represent victims against crooked, unscrupulous lawyers like Tanya Crooked Walters Crooked Powell. However, we see that they are also in the body club based on what we've seen so far. So people, at the end of the day, this man cannot get any sort of justice. And people, there's a next part. Based on information from the man, Mr. Michael Kelly, he said that after several posts on YouTube, specifically on my channel, the General Legal Counsel contacted him and said that they are going to have some sort of decision by the 20th, by a couple of days ago to the 20th of December 2021, which is ending this year, close to the end of this year. So people, let's see what happens. However, people, the decisions that we expect, or he expect, is either this lady, this lawyer, this crook be disbarred, she gets some time and pay back the man his money, or all of the above. So therefore, lady, you are playing a game, a very serious game, because of the corruption in Jamaica. However, truth is truth and right is right. You have no legal grounds to stand on. Once you're a crook and takes what did not belong to you, you are supposed to give it back, get banned from your profession, get some time. Most significantly, most importantly, you pay back this man in money. Point blank and period.